Good news, guys. This is going to be the conclusion of the River's Edge Trail videos. This is it. This is the one that you've been waiting for. And it's well worth the wait. In fact, we're essentially going to be bringing the first sight of the dam here really quickly. But again, more narrative and commentary. It's why you're here, right? Not just to watch me walk through a trail and grass and anything, but it's all about the commentary. That's why you're here. That's why I try to tell myself. Okay, last video I mentioned that the videos I'm putting up are not going to be as daily as I mean, how do you make something as daily? You know, is it not so daily? It's daily or it's not daily. But the key with my vid, it's not going to be like last time where I go, okay, I'm going to go and do this weekly series and try to bring out some amazing looking clips for the weekly series. You know, giving myself more time to put these clips up. And no, it's not what I'm talking about. Where this vlog is going. It's not going to be as daily, but it's still going to be pretty regular. You know, kind of like my bowel movement. Yes, my friends, that is our first sight of Orion Dam. Almost there. It's both warming up and getting a little bit windier now too. I adjusted the camera a little bit, so hopefully it won't be so low. I'm going to try to work on my videos every day. It's just that the way I do my vids, sometimes they don't render that fast. You know, the ones that are actually we've seen. You know, they because they're edited, and you got my titles at the beginning, and you know, perhaps I'll put an end panel at the end. I'm not going to be, you know, with the job, it's kind of hard to burn through like a 20-minute video. You know, these videos I've been just editing, you know, I've already got the footage, and I just have to edit them, you know, and put the narration on them. It's not that tough, but the thing that's the problem with it is converting the MP4s, taking the wave away from the MP4s. You know, I covered the entire process in an earlier vlog that no one ever saw. 10 people saw it, I think. It's called making a 3D blog elaborately. It actually goes through a step-by-step process of just going from footage to making the video, and it shows how I go through this incredible routine because the programs I use, they are glitchy, and it's the only way I find that I can do them. When doing my videos, I mean, I have to convert them from the MP4. I try to keep all the resolution there, so I make them into Huffy files, a lossless codec there. Got to kind of watch out for the plant life here too. There's a lot of thorns that just kind of reach up and grab you. Okay, it's either down this one, and that probably goes up right there. We'll see what, because this one does look like it just goes a little bit more gradually. just seems like such a waste of time. Go a mile in this, half mile in this direction and half mile back, you know. Now, I did decide to go the long way on this path, but this is one reason why I kind of wish that I could have surveyed the path before starting to film it. Mainly because, and it's also one of the reasons why I wish there was like a parking lot at Ryan Dam that I could first look at the 2 miles I was going to travel and then come back filming. Because when I returned from the dam, that path that you see going up downhill on the other side, it does pretty much go to the other path, and it would have been a lot shorter. And you know, and then I separate the audio from it. I put that audio in with a colored background, and then make that what I call my soundtrack AVI. And then I put that on with my, you know, and then I edit the video with that soundtrack AVI, and it turns out just perfect. You know, there's no glitches. My After Effects doesn't crash. It just works really well. And then I make another soundtrack of the finished product with the video, plus the video as a separate file, and that's in the Huffy as well. I put that into another program, combine them, make an uncompressed AVI from both of them, and because I find that by putting it in this other program instead of After Effects, that there's no pops and stuff going through them. For some reason, my H.264 encoder does not like my After Effects. My After Effects is all the problem. But yeah, I go through this. I make this uncompressed AVI, and then I go through H.264 encoder, and then I upload the thing. And this whole process takes me an entire day. And when I'm not working, when I am working, it takes me 2 days, and that's the problem I'm having, like with these final River's Edge videos. Now I could put up a one take saying, okay, I'm going to have the next River's Edge video coming up tomorrow, but I get thinking to myself, why? Why should that extra one take video be there, except to just be a daily video? You know, isn't it better, you know, give you guys maybe a little bit of a break, and then bam, there's a video. You know, it's just, you suddenly got River's Edge mile 12 and then River's Edge mile 13. Now, as I mentioned before, what kind of got me mad, well, last week, is I went up here on the main roads, hoping to use the North Shore trails. The gravel trails, they're rideable by bike. We would have had it done in a quarter of the time. But such was not the case. And it forced us to rewalk our hike. And I wish I would have known at the time I did Cochrane Dam vlog, because I just would have went the other 2 miles to Ryan. Yeah, I mentioned about, you know, trying to do a move before winter time. It's a heck of an idea. Or even maybe trying to get another job before winter hits. Well, I've had something that got stuck in my gears here with that. I guess I've been selected for jury duty, and I even talked with one of my coworkers today concerning it, and she brought up a good point that even though I work a graveyard shift in jury duty, I was telling it because I might be required to get off early from my shift, and then she mentioned, no, you're probably required not to go to the shift. Anyone who's been on jury duty, let me know the truth on this. If they just lock you away in a hotel room, you don't work, you just do the jury stuff. I'll find out within about 2 or 3 days, probably, with it. But I got asking myself, like with, I consider jury duty to be a form of duty. It's a responsibility that you should do if you're called to do it. Don't just try to find lame excuses and have them find somebody else who's willing to do it. Just do it and fulfill your obligation as a citizen of the United States. I swear, this trail is such a tease. Every time you think that you're going to get a good shot, you're hidden by more hills. Ow! Jeez. I don't know if it's because my legs are getting weaker, or this trail actually seems more rockier than the previous. But there's this other thought of mine that goes, that I think about, and wouldn't it be a good idea, perhaps to, as far as jury duty is concerned, find out how to get a hold of people who are actually less fortunate, who don't have a job, who actually would appreciate, the compensation and, the meals that maybe jury duty would provide for them while they're serving on the jury. The crazy thing about this is that when I looked at this with Google Earth, no one has ever shot a picture of this dam and these falls from this angle. They've done a lot by the tourist area, which I'll cover next time, but they don't shoot it from this extremely impressive angle. It's not too hard getting there either if you look at that. Just need to find the trail that goes there. I mean, we're on it, but it seems like we're passing up the dam. It's like, no, we want to go that way. I mean, we're here already, Let's turn left. I think I see where this trail's leading us, so. Wants to get us past this ravine, I guess. That's alright, we'll just look at the plain land here. Yeah, So why don't they have more homeless people in the jury? Um, is it because a lot of people wouldn't want someone homeless judging them, seeing that they're paying all this money for lawyers, and that's what causes them to win? If you get a rich person up there, rich Hollywood actress, maybe some of these young brats that do stupid with their driving or drugs or intoxication, and suddenly, they're being judged by people who are less fortunate. I think that it would actually make our trials more fair, don't you? Instead, we got to walk all the way around. Go around here, go up there, and into the top of that. Seems like a bloody waste of time to me. But that's the purpose of this video, right? So that someone can watch this video and there'd be no surprises. The least they can do is give us a toilet as a payoff. I don't know. That's just an idea that popped in my head while I'm working late at night. I always thought those kind of ideas, they're pretty beneficial, right? They think about our social problems. It would work. I really believe that we should have more homeless people on today's juries. There'd be a lot more impartial rulings, I think. Unless, of course, you're rich. And, well, you've already had your fun up to this point, which is obvious. You've screwed up, and now you're on trial, So, I think it's a good idea. People comment below. What do you think? I mean, who should serve on the jury? Okay, we are almost to the point of our little trek here. The last 3 minutes of the video, I'm probably just going to let the audio from the hiking do its work, because I'm pretty much done with panting away, and you can listen to the waterfall and a little bit more surrealistic that way. One other thing I was trying to do, found out how to do this today, was using Google Earth to reflect some pictures I've taken, screen caps for the most part, and how to get my YouTube videos to show on Google Earth by saying the location. And I'm hoping that once I get a little bit of rest in here, that I'll wake up and it'll actually show on Google Earth that both my pictures and the videos themselves. I think it'd be kind of cool to have the River's Edge Trail actually on the River's Edge Trail as a YouTube link, and a lot more people can enjoy the videos that way, if they don't mind my kind of dry sense of humor. Yeah, I'm not out of my mind. A lot of these things I am kind of making fun of. So, other than that, though, and what's following this, I don't know if it's going to be posted tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We've been seeming to do this every other day. But I mentioned an epilogue, and what that is footage I've taken from this dam from a different location, but it was taken before I filmed this. So I'll probably keep the audio in that, because it matches more along the lines of when I put up my video concerning the Lost Trail. And you'll kind of get the gist of the timeline. Now that's Ryan Island over there. It's currently closed for the season. Yes, folks, this is the reason why Great Falls, Montana has its name. And with the exception of the short little epilogue that we're going to do tomorrow, this pretty much concludes our River's Edge Trail series. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And I do so hope that you feel that the payoff was worth it. Everybody have a good day.